Being an all-around profitable trader means you're ready and willing to adapt to market changes and shifts at any given moment. And if you've been actively trading in 2025, then you're going to notice that this past week or two, we've been seeing a lot more market shifts, a lot of people hopping from different chains, dexes to platforms, and it's been pretty crazy to keep up with everything. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm currently positioned and how I'm positioning myself for maximum success over the next few weeks and months leading into Q4. And this means we're going to discuss multiple chains and ecosystems, including Solana, BNB, Plasma, Hype, HypeEVM, and just so much more. Because the end goal is to become a profitable trader no matter the circumstances or the environment. We're in the stage of the cycle where being quick to consume information can make or break your portfolio. We've seen people hop between XPL and the Plasma ecosystem. We've seen people go to Aster and the BNB ecosystem. We've even seen Avant within the base ecosystem, and just all around, people have been hopping between platforms and ecosystems and perp dexes, and just all around, the market right now seems to be very transitional, and the biggest winners are the people that have been quickly rotating between tokens and projects, hopping from Apex to Avant to Aster to XPL, and so on and so forth. Now, to kick us off, the BNB trenches have been incredibly hot. And this is all stemming from the launch of Aster, which is a perp dex that was founded and created by old Binance employees, and also has the backing of CZ himself. And CZ is the current chairman of Binance and also the largest majority holder of the BNB token, which is why anything that he tweets instantly gets created into a meme on the Binance chain. Now, Aster was publicly launched under 10 cents, and a lot of people caught it early. And with CZ's backing and bull posting over the last few weeks, especially his first tweet here, where he tweeted about it at 17 cents, a lot of people quickly aped in, made tons of money from the coin, and this quickly sparked the BNB trenches. And that's why up until now, it's been pretty easy to make a good amount of money. And CZ has been interacting with lots of Aster-based memes, but also tweets about Aster. And this has been slowly driving the price up of the Aster token, but also sparking lots of volume within the BNB trenches. For example, one of my best plays last week was this Aster token, and the whole narrative of this token was kind of as a meme because the Aster coin itself was supposed to be called something else, maybe referring to this token here. CZ tweeted about it, quickly caught it in the Twitter monitor, bought a couple BNB worth, and quickly made 3.2k within 30 minutes on this trade. Another token that got lots of motion when CZ was tweeting about Aster was this Giggle token, because he was tweeting about Giggle Academy, which was a charity fund within Binance and BNB that was raising and gathering money for a good cause. CZ started tweeting about it here around 3, 4, 5 million market cap, and it ran all the way to 42 million, which was a clean 10x in just a few days. I didn't really trade this token. I made 10% returns on it, barely touched it, but I actually made more money on a beta play, this Giggle charity token. This was pretty much the same narrative, except the coin was named Giggle Charity instead of Giggle Academy, because at first people were confused and didn't know. So I took a quick scalp on it and made 0.7 BNB, or roughly $730. Now, since then, I haven't taken too many trades within the BNB trenches, but other competitors launching like XPL and Avant have slowly been taking mindshare away. But having money loaded up on BNB, getting ready to trade, and overall, there's been plays like every day, every 2 days or so. CZ has been randomly interacting with stuff within the Aster ecosystem, the BNB ecosystem. This has been sparking lots of rallies on coins, and just by looking at my portfolio and some of the trades, within the last 10 days, I made 4.2k, roughly 4.1 BNB profit, only taking good conviction swings on some plays. This was the first token, this was the Giggle Academy token, and then just some small scalps here. Lost money on this day, but overall, it's definitely worth it to have money loaded on BNB as one of the chains if you want to become a profitable trader, especially over the next few weeks and months, because you never know where the next runner is going to be. And if people are interested in a full setup guide for trading on BNB or any other ecosystem, then make sure to leave a like and comment down below and just let me know. I'll show you guys how to get set up, how to get started, how to scout CZ's interactions and his replies. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if that's something that would be of interest to you guys. Now, after the Aster launch, within a few days, XPL token was launched, and a lot of people quickly rotated profits from the Aster token into XPL. And XPL is actually its separate chain on the Plasma network, so people were swapping funds from BNB to XPL on Plasma. And with this token gaining quick momentum, running up from 60, 70 cents all the way to $1.70, 2 to 3x here, lots of money started flowing into this ecosystem, and the Plasma trenches started gaining traction as well. This Trillions token has been the prime runner on Plasma. It's currently sitting as the king of the hill on the Plasma ecosystem, and when you look at the chart and match it up with the chart of XPL token, you can see XPL hit its peak around September 28th. Trillions hit its peak the day before, so this kind of front ran the actual token, but it went all the way from a market cap of roughly 2 to 4 million. Like, it was hovering at this range for 2-day consolidation, and then it ran on this wicked spike all the way to 60 million market cap, 1000% ROI return. And as you can see, funds funds are just quickly rotating from chain to chain, and whichever ecosystem is able to hold on to users and able to hold on to volume is going to be the one where you're going to be able to make the most amount of money on. 1000% return here. We saw Giggle Academy and the Aster token on BNB. Overall, just having funds ready to go on multiple chains, ecosystems, and this is why just being vigilant and staying ready and active is going to give you the best chance at making money, because up until a week ago, nobody was trading meme coins in the Plasma ecosystem trenches. That's why it's best to stay ahead and stay ready for the next move, because markets are going to shift quickly. The common theme that I've been noticing is that when people take money out of Solana ecosystem to maybe hop onto the BNB trenches or the Plasma trenches, money always flows back to Solana. And this is why the Solana trenches and the Solana ecosystem is the one that I'm primarily focused on, because it seems like opportunity is always going to be here. For example, a token that just ran up recently, actually a perpdex spinoff, is this NL token, and you can see it down on the Pump Fund app, but also on the Axiom screen. This token was just a unique spinoff of Hyperliquid and the entire perpdex battle, because as I mentioned, Aster, XPL, Hyperliquid, these are all perpdexes, and there isn't really a big perpdex runner on Solana. So people just came together and made their own memeified version, which sent this coin all the way down from the lows of 600 to 1.4 million, all the way to 11.5 million. And when you actually do some DD and do some research, the funny part is this is an actual perpdex, meaning you can actually trade on it, which is pretty astonishing to see. They actually have it built into where you can take perp trades. I'm not sure if it actually works or not, but people have been saying it has. And this is just insane to see from a couple of degenerates who came together and made a coin, made a website, built everything all out. Another runner we just saw is this Pibble coin. It was actually deployed 7 days ago, and it just came back to life off of the spike, off of someone interacting with it. This token wicked all the way up to 7 million market cap, which in these current market conditions is surprisingly good for a runner on Solana. And this is all while ecosystem coins on Solana have been bottoming out. A good indicator of the Solana trenches is the Troll coin right now. It bottomed out roughly 88 million market cap. Then it got a really important Coinbase listing, and it's now sitting at roughly 150 million market cap on a little swing from this dip down here. One of the best runners on Pump Fund currently recently got a Coinbase perp listing, I believe, which sent it all the way up to highs of 250 million market cap. This token spawned on Pump Fund a while ago. Using this as a gauge to kind of see where the trenches on Solana are heading has been very beneficial for me. You can kind of use this discover page on Axiom to kind of gauge what the current meta is, what's currently going on. There isn't really a definitive meta going on right now. It seems like a lot of rotations, still kind of playing that spin-off on the perpdex volume and the traction. The meta still seems to be all over the place, but this new Pump Fund update has been very easy to actually ape things quickly. So for example, if I want to quickly buy something that I think is going to quickly run up on Pump Fund, swipe to the left, click quick buy, 0.05, 0.1, 0.2, can change all these numbers here within the settings. And I was explaining how in the last video, I'm going to be scouting for new live tokens, and this live tab has been very beneficial for me for just finding new people who are live streaming and making money, quick flipping or holding and finding the next runner. I think we're in that stage right now where people are slowly rotating back into Solana ecosystem. Like we just saw one of the lowest volume weeks that we've had in the past 6 months, I believe. You don't want to be the buyer at the top of the market, but you definitely want to be prepared at the bottom when things are kind of making a U and Ving out and just getting ready for that next leg up. If you haven't already downloaded the Pump Fund app, make sure to get started using the link down below or just searching pump.fund on your local app store. I've been taking lots of trades on the go. I'm going to make another live trading video here shortly in the next few weeks just to kind of show you guys how I'm making money using the app. You guys really seem to enjoy my last live trading video on the Pump Fund app, so I'm going to make sure to have another one of those coming alongside another Axiom trading video and just overall showing you guys just how I'm navigating the trenches, whether that's on Solana with the Pump Fund app and Axiom or BNB, Plasma, any other chains. Recently, a lot of people have been shifting from the meme coin trenches on Solana or BNB or Plasma in that case to perp trading. And if you don't know what perps are a completely different game, much different skill set, takes a lot of adapting to understand and learn. I mainly stick to spot, which is buying and selling tokens, and all of the videos that you've seen on my channel thus far have been primarily spot trades with meme coins or crypto tokens in general. And if a close friend came to me and asked me if they should hop into perps trading, I would personally tell them that they need to learn the skill set first before playing with a large amount of money. So with that being said, within my trenching portfolio, how am I currently positioned? Well, with everything that I've said so far in this video, I've mentioned multiple times that it's best to be well diversified and spread out across multiple ecosystems. And with the current landscape of how things are playing out and where I think things are going to be within the next few weeks and months, I'm going to plan on keeping a pretty healthy part of my trenching portfolio on Solana, I'd say roughly 60%. This is going to be primarily used for trenching on the Pump Fund app, on Axiom, just getting ready for the next Solana narrative and the Solana runner, because we're seeing more and more runners spawn there compared compared to other chains. Second, I'd say I'd have roughly 20% of my trenching portfolio on BNB. I showed you guys I made a couple pretty solid trades on here last week, pretty good returns. And overall, I'm going to keep swapping funds back and forth, but I think BNB second makes a lot of sense, especially with Aster still being in the spotlight and the chance of CZ interacting with something being so high. Next, Plasma. I'm going to keep roughly 10% of my trenching portfolio there, just in case something hot happens with XPL. And finally, some miscellaneous funds ready within the HypeEVM, Hype ecosystem, in case some more Hype plays pan out. Yesterday, Hype actually launched their Hyper NFTs, which quickly reached a floor price of roughly 1,200 Hype, or $50,000 to $60,000. So I think having money loaded onto the HypeEVM is also going to be a very smart play moving forwards. 20% split across these two, 20% BNB, and most of my trenching funds ready across Solana is how I'm splitting up my trenching portfolio right now. This is just my personal split, and this doesn't mean you have to copy, but in terms of where my head is at, where I think volume is going to flow, I think this is the healthiest balance for me. Being well diversified and just ready to ape the next big project, whether that's on a different chain or a different ecosystem, is how you're going to make the most of your profits moving forwards in this cycle. Ideally, in this video, I expanded your mindset when it comes to other ecosystems and chains, and ideally you learned something new. With that being said, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.